learned to lie that I can't read, and I don't want nobody to know because it's very embarrassing. I just lived without reading for all them years. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wanted to crawl in a hole and die.
Literacy is such an important issue.
It's mandatory in our world. They can't work. They can't drive.
You can't do math. You can't do science.
If you can't read, you won't be able to do anything.
If we went to restaurants, my mom did my ordering.
If a quarter of our fourth graders are functionally illiterate, we are beginning to lose a generation.
And we need to address that. At Children's Literacy Center, we do address that.
Probably midway through his 5th grade year, I just noticed his grades falling.
My reading grades were down because I always used to focus on getting past the reading.
He could read perfect, and then I'd ask him what he read, and he couldn't remember a word.
It wouldn't really lock up in my mind.
In a large group setting, maybe not everybody's needs are met.
It's not about intellect. It's not about necessarily developmental disabilities or even learning disabilities. It can just be needing extra help.
So the kids that Children's Literacy Center works with, these are kids who just, for whatever reason, have missed a skill. The child and the tutor are working together.
Just one-on-one attention, you know, like the tutor to the kid.
When we have time with them where we can sit down and we can find the trigger, we can find what learning skill they need in order for them to be able to say, oh, I get it.
And I just think that's a lot better than one teacher going on 30 kids.
It's just so powerful because it makes the bond with the child.
As they worked together, I could see this relationship growing.
We hit it off right from the beginning.
Me and Barry really had a great time.
There was a couple of times where the site coordinator had to kind of come by and tell us to tone it down just a little bit and kind of get back to work.
I think the personal connection that you make with them is just awesome. I love it so much.
I absolutely love doing this.
They get me psyched up.
Barry was a positive role model for Paul.
He was a police officer. He took his time out to help me out.
Paul always said that from the very beginning. He said, I can't believe Barry is taking his evenings off to help me read.
When people call in, their first question is, how much does it cost?
I thought I was going to hear those dreaded words, it's only going to cost you, but they said it was free.
And they'll say, free?
All I had to do was get them there.
And so here we have an opportunity to provide one-on-one tutoring for free to families.
I wouldn't have been able to afford for a tutor, a private tutor. There's just no way.
It's opened the door for every child to be tutored.
And so this was a godsend.
The resources we need are really threefold. We need more volunteers.
When we ask tutors to come on board, we ask them to commit 1 hour twice a week to be with one child for 12 weeks.
One day of your life, and we will guarantee that you will affect a child's life forever.
The second thing, we need more space. Is there a place in a school where we can have a tutoring site? Some of our corporations donate their extra space that would be like their cafeteria or their main foyer. Space is always an issue. And the third thing, of course, is funding. The more resources we have, the more kids that we can serve.
It sounds corny to say this, but I think getting the skills you need to learn how to read is a life-changing event.
Before I went to the Children's Literacy Center, I wouldn't raise my hand to read in class.
And it makes a huge difference in their life at school and at home and with their friends.
It was definitely a life-changing thing.
I'd say my best year was 4th grade.
His confidence is shot through the ceiling.
My reading grades are higher. I had straight A's.
I didn't have the confidence I needed to accomplish what I really wanted to do in my life.
Feeling much better.
If I knew how to read, I could have started my own business.
I'm making a difference in this child's life forever, not just for a semester.
I like reading very much.
What a gift to give a child, the gift of reading. I can't think of a better gift to give anyone.